Adhyay I, Valley I, the story of Vajashravasa. Verse 1.1.1. O Sehnavite Shante. O Ushan ve Vajshravsa Sarvaveda Tasya ha Nachiketa Nam Putras. 1. From desire, as story tells. The son of Vajashrava made a gift of all his wealth. He had a son, so the story goes, by name Nachiketas. Shankara's commentary, Ushan, desiring for the fruits of the sacrifice. Ha and Y are two particles which have the force of recalling to mind what had passed. Vajasravsa, Vaja means food, Srava means fame, the compound, therefore, means one who had attained fame by the giving of food, or, the compound may be a proper name. The son of Vajashrava is Vajashravas. Vajasravsa, it is said, performed the Viswajit sacrifice, in which all is given away, desirous of its fruits. During the sacrifice he gave away all his wealth. The performer of the sacrifice had a son named Nachiketas. Verse 1.1.2. Taha Kumar Sant Dikshinasu Niyamanasu. 2. Shankara's commentary, him, i.e., Nachiketas, though in the prime of life, i.e., young and not possessed of the power of procreating zeal, i.e., faith in the existence of a future state, entered, induced by the desire of good to his father. At what time is explained. When cows were brought to be distributed among the Ritvaks and the Sadasyas for their rewards, possessed of zeal, Nachiketas thus thought. Verse 1.1.3. Pitodka Jagtrina Dugdhadoh Nirindriya. Ananda Namte Lokastans Gachatita Dadat. 3. These cows have drunk water for the last time, eaten grass for the last time, have yielded all their milk and are devoid of vigor. Joyless verily are those worlds, them he attains who gives these. Shankara's commentary, how he thought is explained. The epithet Pitakha and those which follow describe the cows to be given as rewards. Pitakha, by which all water has been drunk, Jagdhatrina, by which all grass has been eaten, Dugdhadoha, from which all milk has been milched, Nirindriya, not capable of breeding. The meaning is, cows old and useless, giving such cows to the Ritviks for their rewards. The person performing the sacrifice attains those worlds which are joyless, i.e., devoid of happiness. Verse 1.1.4. Sa hovach pitar tat kasme ma dasyasiti. Dvitiyam tritiyam ta hovach mrityave tva dadamiti. 4. He said unto his sire, Father, to whom wilt thou give me? He said this again and for the third time. To him. He said, Unto death do I give thee. Shankara's commentary, thinking that, as being the duty of a good son, he should ward off the undesirable consequences which might befall his father on account of the imperfection in the sacrifice, by even giving himself away and thus perfect the sacrifice, he approached his father and said to him, Father, to whom? I.e., to which of the Ritviks will you give me as dakshina, i.e., reward? Though unheeded by his father thus addressed, he repeated the question a second time and a third time, To whom will you give me? To whom will you give me? The father, incensed at the thought that was not like a boy, said to the son, To death do I give thee. Verse 1.1.5. Bahunamemi prathamo bahunamemi madhyamah. Kis vidyamasya kartavyam yanmayadya karishyati. 5. Nachiketa's thought, Of many I go the first, of many I go midmost. What is there for death to do which he can now do by me? Shankara's commentary, thus addressed, the son alone in himself, anxiously reflected, how will be explained, among many, i.e., of disciples or sons, I go the first, i.e., in the matter of doing service as a disciple, of many a middling disciple, I behave like a middling disciple and never as the worst. My father has said that he will give me unto death, though his son is of such good qualities. What is there to be done for death which can now be done by me thus given? It is plain that my father has spoken under the influence of anger without any end in view. Still my father's words should not be falsified. Thus thinking, and after anxious reflection, he told his father, who was full of grief, "What have I said?" Verse 1.1.6 Anupashya yatha purve pratipashya tathapr. Sasyamiv martyah pachyate sasyamivajayate punah. 6. Call to mind how our ancestors behaved and mark also how others now behave. Like corn decays the mortal and like corn is born again. Shankara's commentary: remember and reflect how your deceased ancestors, father, grandfather and the rest conducted themselves. Seeing them, it behoves you to travel in their path. See also how others, good men, now behave. There never was or is any falsehood in them. Falsifying one's word is the manner of bad men, and none who has broken his word can ever become undecaying and immortal. What is there gained by breaking one's word? Seeing that man decays and dies like corn and is again born like corn in this transitory world of the Jivas? The meaning is, protect your truth and send me to death.